Chat! I have news. I mean, it depends. Do you want to hear the good news or the bad news? I have both good and bad. The bad news is bad. The good news is interesting at best. Are you trans? Argue about it. I don't know. Fight about it. I'm trans in the sense that, like, you know, a tomato is a fruit. You know what I mean? Like, maybe. I guess technically it fits the definition, but who the fuck, you know? Anyway. I guess I am, but trans is not cis. Listen, it's for Twitter to fight about. Anyway, what do you want to hear first? Bad first? Good first? Bad first? Bad first? What do you want to hear? Tell me. Spam it in chat or I won't listen. Bad. Okay, bad. Alright, let's get this one out the way first, shall we? Are you guys familiar with national newspaper, The Times? There's the New York Times, there's The Times. I think that's it. I haven't really heard of a different one. I kept thinking it was New York Times because I hadn't actually heard of The Times, but apparently it's different. I didn't know. The New York Times, as I recall, is like, you know, a big newspaper, a well-respected one. The Times, however, I have different things to say. I've said before on Twitter, I really hate political topics, but I am making like one political video out of it, which I'll explain far more, but long story short, the Times doxed me, bro. My full name is Jude Hoth. How do I know that? Well, luckily the Times informed me. So basically, I got doxed by a newspaper. I feel like I may as well say it now. The people that actually want to cause me harm, you know, can find it, so I feel like saying it to you guys. You know, you guys are nice. You know, there's that. I appreciate all the DMs I've got of like, hey, are you aware that this is out there? And I go, yeah, I know, don't worry, that's not my address, that sort of thing, which has been nice, but people have been quite good with that. But, oh my god, to be fair, that info is on other places online. That's true, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be in the fucking Times. I can't do anything about government databases. Everyone's name is on a government database somewhere. I consider that private. I don't consider private when your in-game name, your fucking YouTube channel name, and your real name and location is put right next to each other. So you can just Google Finster and find my name. Oh my god, I get a few DMs about the address. Yeah, I know, don't worry. The company's house address isn't mine, and it's really funny because it was just random different accountants that I had across time. So, like, you know, I don't know. If you want to know my accountant's office, you can. If you're in the EU, you could sue for a GDPR breach. I don't want to go up against the Times. You might notice, my name has not one number in it at all, which I think is, to be honest with you, is worthy of being cancelled. I can't believe I constructed this Finster persona, and my real name has no numbers in it. I think that's fucked up, and I think other people should think that's fucked up too. Change your legal name to Finster? I should, as long as you spell it correctly. I'm gonna put the 1 and the 5 in there. Is your name Jude? Yes. It's still weird, don't call me it. It's like Jacksepticeye and Sean, you know, like, it's a thing. It's just, don't call me that. It's weird. How you doing, Jude? Oh, God. Judester. Motherfucker. Dude, my name, I used to get made fun of in school. You know, like, when you get, you know, in school, like, kids make fun of your name and stuff, and then be like, oh, Judy. Oh, your name's Jude. Fuck! Die. I hope you die, anyone that's ever said that to me. In fact, I'm friends with some of them now, so it's okay. But, you know, or Jade, or something. Motherfucker, dude. I got made fun of having a girl name. This is what happens when you make fun of kids. We make fun of boys with girl names. They turn into girls. Sorry, it's just how it is. Also, can I tell you something? I can now make a joke like this. Okay. Part of the thing that I'm going to talk about later, which is kind of the good news, is I'm finally fucking moving soon, chat. I know I've been moving soon for the last 2 years, but I'm actually... Things are happening. I'm packing. That was the good news. Things are happening, dude.
Good news. You are getting new passport photos taken.
I have them, and I found them because when oh look, chat. Hold on. Finally, there is good news. I was going through everything with Ashley today. We were packing up everything, and I genuinely found the passport photos that I took with me with little cat ears on, so I can try and get it like submitted again. But look, chat. Remember how messy my house was? It's still messy. Don't get me wrong. But look at it. It's being packed. Here's Ashley's foot. Here's my foot. Couldn't guess why I'm wearing the pink. But, you know, look at that. Taking all the stuff off the shelves. The stuff that's there is for the person that's going to be moving into it. Ashley's fucking Gucci, of course, is out. But yeah, dude, fucking, we're packing, man. Finally. Oh, and also, the place where we're moving to and stuff, there's like a bunch of, you know, like when you move into like a fancy little neighborhood, by the way, like if you move into somewhere cool, sometimes in England a bunch of houses have names. Is that a thing in America? I'm not sure if people name houses in America. I get it in England because just everything's so old.
Oh damn.
You know, like you gotta have name, like, you know, there's names. No? Oh, see, okay, that in the south, okay, that makes sense. Oh, is it just an England thing? Very, very rich people do? No, not true at all. I have a friend who is, very, not wealthy, not very rich, but their house has a name because they're like old council stuff. So it's like, I think people, you can give a house a name for free. It doesn't cost anything to have a name on your house. Any house can have a name. It doesn't even have to have historical relevance. You can just name it some shit yourself. What about Jeffrey? You can totally name your house Jeffrey. Just no one does. But a lot of people use, like, their last names. And fuck it, my last name's out there now. Howarth? That's a dumb name. I googled what it means. It means jack shit. Hold on. Howarth. Meaning.
Hello, Finn, and everyone in chat hand waving.
Spur of the land. What? That doesn't mean anything. That's not cool. That's not dope as hell. That's fucked up. I wanted, like... Rose Cottage is a common house name, that's true.
The time sucks, but you actually did reveal your last name on a stream you did a while ago where you were buying stuff off Amazon.
I'm sure, but there's a difference between, like, that and, like, publishing information. There are, like, laws around it. Again, I'm not gonna go to bat with fucking the Times. I'm gonna say allegedly they committed a crime. You know, but I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't fucking know. Your name is public. No shit, I've just said it. I know it's public. That was the issue. That's the problem for the last week. It is now. But anyway, oh my god, chat. Jesus. That's been a whole thing. And, dude, there's a reason why I haven't streamed recently, like in the last week or so, in the last 8 days. That doxing stuff led to some really, really weird discoveries that I recorded a video on that I actually don't know if I can release yet. I need to have it checked through with people before I can release it, because I've got some knowledge that I definitely can't speak about on a live stream, is the best way I can put it. Why were they even talking about you? They didn't need to. The reason why my name was in that article was purely just to throw me in to fuck with me. That was it. Like, there's realistically... The article isn't even about me. It's just that, like, a viewer of mine... Like, it's not even talking about my donation to GenderGP. It's talking about my viewer's donation to GenderGP. And that they're a viewer of mine. And also, his name is this! It's like... There's no reason to. It's an article about GenderGP being bad. Which is some of the information I have, but I can't talk about. Dude, I made the tweet. This is what I said. I'll go through this. I did record a video on this already, and it's probably going to be coming out in like a week a little bit. But basically, to put it bluntly, the NHS banned a drug that is for trans kids. For puberty blockers, it's also used with a bunch of people that aren't trans, but it's not blocked for them. It's only blocked for gender transition. So, NHS, woohoo! It's not an unsafe drug. They just don't want trans people taking it. Anyway, okay, let's do it. Also, there's fewer than 100 people in England taking that drug on the NHS, but about 1,000 on what's it called? On just GenderGP. So, to put it, into perspective, right? That's a thing. Most people don't use the NHS funds, but either way, they wanted to push that through. So I said, the Times doxed me, blah, 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 in this article, and we can go through it if you want. Really dislike political stuff, but I wanted to do this donation. I explained the donation to Twitter, said I didn't have a problem with PB blockers. And then I said I'll happily pledge the entire donation amount again, plus what was matched by my viewer at the time for the journalist that asked for my quote 3 hours before the article was released. My official quote is "suck my ass." I think that's pretty good. And before you ask, no, it's nowhere in the article.
It's been tidied into
this was not edited.
Smiling face with hearts.
Upsetting, I think, personally. I think that's just bad journalism. A lot of people in response to that tweet said, "Ah, cool. Do you mind not giving it to GenderGP though?" And I went, "Why?" Oh, can I talk about this? I'm gonna put a message in a group chat real quick. Can I clarify? If I don't get a response back, I'm not gonna talk about it, but okay. I'm gonna wait a response on that.
Anyone who has seen your battle pass knows you're not
I
packing.
like pink though, which sucks. Ah! That's fucked up stuff. Anyone that's in your battle pass knows you're not packing. Fuck you, tiny dick mod, you little piece of shit. If you can call mine tiny, you can, fuck you. I can do the same in return. Equal rights, equal lefts, am I right? Man, I look in chat for 1 second. Hey, Finn, does the HRT make it difficult for you to get bricked up? Man, in what context? Imagine I went, yo, Nat, you're like a cis guy, right? You got like testosterone. It must be so easy for you to get hard. Right? Bro, Oh my god. Oh, I got a yes. Okay, chat, I can talk about it. Do you want to hear some fucked up news? In my opinion. Alright, so I talk about this in the video along with a lot of other things that's going to be out soon, but I'm going to be giving you, like, a bit of spoiler alerts. I will say, I know there's a lot of clip channels out there that clip my stuff. I'm going to ask very politely. Obviously, you can do as you wish, but don't clip this yet, because I am going to explain it further, and I don't want it taken out of context for right now, okay? So clip channels, please don't make this, like, a thing in your titles and stuff like that. I don't want to think, because it's going to be in the complete wrong context. I need to be able to explain it properly in the video. So, here's the tea.